In this video, you will learn how to decorate a noun. This is called relative clause. Let's start with this sentence. The food was delicious. Maybe you went like, what does that mean? Okay then, let me fix this. Let's move was delicious to the end and decorate a noun by adding I ate yesterday. Now, the sentence reads, the food I ate yesterday was delicious. Does that make sense now? Yes, it does. The box segment I ate yesterday decorates the preceding noun, the food. This is called relative clause. Let's translate these segments in Japanese. Here we go. Okay then, now, please pay close attention here because this is a highlight of relative clause. Rule number 1, the relative clause must precede a noun in Japanese. So, let's drag the relative clause before the noun. Rule number 2, the verb, adjective, or noun in the relative clause must be in the plain form. What is the plain form of 食べました? It is 食べた. Rule number 3, particle は in the relative clause becomes が. The whole sentence reads, 昨日私が食べた食べ物は美味しかったです. That means the food I ate yesterday was delicious. Here's another example. The house is faulty. Of course, it doesn't make sense. So, let's decorate the noun. The house I bought last year is faulty. Now it makes sense. The box segment I bought last year decorates the noun. Let's translate these segments in Japanese. Voila. Okay, rule number 1, the relative clause must precede the noun in Japanese. So let's drag the relative clause before the noun. Rule number 2, the verb, adjective, or noun in the relative clause must be in the plain form. What is the plain form of 買いました? It is 買った. And rule number 3, particle は in the relative clause becomes が. The whole sentence reads, 去年私が買った家はボンボロです. That means the house I bought last year is faulty.